Idiom, lip service. Definition, to express support or agreement for something verbally, but not follow through with actions. Examples, the company paid lip service to environmental issues, but continued to pollute the river. Politicians often give lip service to education reform without making real changes. He offered lip service to the idea of teamwork, yet always worked alone. Idiom, my lips are sealed. Definition, I shall keep the secret, tell no one. Examples, don't worry, my lips are sealed. I won't tell anyone about your surprise party. You can trust me with your secret. My lips are sealed. Even when my friends begged me for the answer, I just smiled and said, my lips are sealed. Idiom, word of mouth. Definition, information or recommendations passed from person to person through conversation rather than through written or formal means. Examples, most of our new customers hear about us through word of mouth. The restaurant became popular thanks to word of mouth rather than advertising. News of the event spread quickly by word of mouth. Idiom, mouth-watering, making my mouth water. Definition, describes food that looks or smells so delicious that it makes you want to eat it immediately. Examples, the smell of freshly baked bread was so mouth-watering that I couldn't resist buying a loaf. Those mouth-watering desserts on display are making my mouth water. The chef's special curry is famous for making my mouth water every time I see it. Idiom, poking, sticking your nose into other people's business. Definition, to interfere in matters that do not concern you. To be nosy or meddlesome. Examples, my neighbor is always sticking her nose into my affairs, asking about my job and my family. You shouldn't poke your nose into things that don't concern you. He got in trouble at work for poking his nose into his colleagues' private conversations. Idiom, turn your nose up at. Definition, to refuse something because you think it is not good enough for you. To show disdain or contempt for something. Examples, she turned her nose up at the homemade cookies because they weren't from a fancy bakery. Even though the job paid well, he turned his nose up at it because it wasn't in his preferred field. The children turned their noses up at the vegetables on their plates and asked for pizza instead. Idiom, gets right up everybody's nose. Definition, annoys or irritates everyone. Examples, the way he constantly interrupts people really gets right up everybody's nose. Her loud chewing at meetings gets right up everybody's nose and makes it hard to concentrate. It gets right up everybody's nose when someone leaves their phone on loud in the library. Idiom, in the teeth of. Definition, despite, in direct opposition to something or facing strong difficulty or resistance. Examples, the hikers continued their journey in the teeth of a fierce snowstorm. She managed to finish the project on time in the teeth of constant interruptions. The company launched its new product in the teeth of economic uncertainty. Idiom, by the skin of my teeth. Definition, to barely succeed at something or narrowly escape a disaster. Examples, I passed the final exam by the skin of my teeth. I thought I was going to fail. She caught the last train home by the skin of her teeth before the station closed. We made it to the airport by the skin of our teeth just as they were closing the gate. Idiom, grit our teeth. Definition, to accept a difficult or unpleasant situation and deal with it with determination and perseverance. Examples, we had to grit our teeth and keep working even though the project seemed impossible. During the storm, the hikers gritted their teeth and pushed forward despite the harsh conditions. Sometimes you just have to grit your teeth and get through the tough times.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video. Practice idioms you like in comments. Follow us on Telegram and check out mobile app for effective learning and training. Happy learning!